What is going on, guys? Ghost here, and today we are back for another vlog. Hoping everybody is having a great Monday. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. Hopefully everybody had a great Mother's Day and everything. But today we are getting ready to get started back on the iPad project. I still have the camera because we're dwindling down on parts. We need more parts and stuff, but I got more stuff coming. We got the little cheap like eBay backup camera and everything. We're going to put this in eventually. The only reason I'm not really putting it in now is because we have to run the wires and stuff up under the headliner. But I do want to wrap the headliner because we're going to do like kind of like all black interior in the truck. So I'm going to order the material for the headliner in the Cummins, and then we'll be able to put that on. And plus, when we have the headliner down, I've got smoked out LED cab lights for it. Don't know why the truck didn't come with it on there. Wished it did, so I could just change them out. But we are going to put smoked LED cab lights on, so that way when I install them, I can have the wire there, and we can run all the wires in there. So we'll have a couple of different things we have to do before we put the new headliner back in. And plus, the like around the dome light and around like temperature and stuff, gauges or whatever you call it up in there, the little roof console, we're going to paint all that black and stuff so it does match, and of course the pillars and stuff. But today we are going to be working on this. Now I haven't really touched it since basically the last video. I've just been kind of working on everything else. So this is their air condition port or hole. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to square this up real good, and then we're going to move it down here, and this will go here. So I have to go get my iPad and everything that way, make sure it goes the right way, because on one of these corners, I don't know if it's one of these corners, it's basically the push button to turn it on, or like the lock button, but we can switch so we can hit the button and slide and everything. But it goes there, so I don't want to put it upside down. But our iPad will go here, and it'll go here. I've got it's basically a two-part epoxy. It's pretty good size and everything, so that's what we're going to use. And plus I got some glue just to hold it for now. And then we'll be using some Bondo glass and everything in there. And I also got some, it's like plastic, I don't know what you call it. Basically it's like a real thin plastic sheets. It's like, I keep wanting to call it, I don't really, ABS plastic or something, maybe that's what it is. But anyways, I got that so we can cut some slits and we can fill up under here so we ain't really like loading down the you know, fiberglass or anything like that. So that way we'll use minimal as we can, but make it as strong as we can. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, by the way, also, if you want to send some pictures, because I'm going to start working on the wall of America, baby. Woo! We're going to start putting, so if you want to send some pictures or something, in the link or in the description below is the address for the mailbox. So if you want to send it and we'll put your drawings or something up there, definitely do that. And if you have sent a drawing in the past and everything, and I've already opened everything, it will be put up there also, because I have all those put up. So it's going to be on the wall of America. So yeah, go ahead and send those in. But now let's go ahead and get started. So basically I went ahead and squared this up as good as I could. Probably could do a little better, but right now what we'll do is, this is actually the bottom of the controls unit. Basically I know that is because right here it came off of here, so this is the round part right here we cut. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to take it, lay this right here, this little lip on here like that, and then basically I need to measure from the bottom up, or from the sides, because this right here keeps it straight. So we're going to measure it from the sides. We're about I need to make sure the sides are correct. We're about 3/4. And on this side, let's see. Looks like we need to come over just a little bit. So this will basically slap down in there. Alright, let's get to cutting. Alright, so we kind of have everything cut. We could have done a little bit cleaner cut. Right here, I guess where I cut this first piece out, went over a little too far, but it's okay. We got this now. Why it looks so weird here, if you see it, there's a lip right there. So what I'm going to do is we'll glue that on these edges, and I'll put this Clearwell JB well, I think it's supposed to set within like 5 minutes. So basically we'll load up the back there, but I'm going to glue this. I'll put tape here so we can put it from the back, and then we'll be good to go. But from down here, what I'll probably do is probably sand it in like that, and then make it kind of like a little lip, but we'll smooth it out and stuff. So we'll have some work to do down there. Basically we got this, and then we got our iPad, and we have plenty of room up here. So we're good with the iPad. But what I want to do is go ahead and get this done. I'm not going to body work it, but I do want to get nice and strong so it doesn't flex on us, and then we can work up here. And by the way, this did not distort or anything like that. I didn't have to like pry it in there. It's actually just sitting in there resting. So we should be pretty good. But I'm going to do a little measurements and stuff because I know we got a little bit of a gap here. But I'm going to do some measurements and make sure from here to here is the same versus here to here. So we'll just go through and measure, make sure both sides are good, and we'll make sure it's level, and then we'll go ahead and mix some of this stuff up. Picked this up at Lowe's for like 15 bucks, and there's pretty good, amount in there. So hopefully that'll be pretty good enough to do it. We'll use some like popsicle sticks or something to mix it and then put it in. All right, so I've got my JB Weld here. These are actually like bamboo skews to make stuff. I actually bought them. I got like a whole pack. What we're going to do is let's cut one in half, and we can mix it and place it where we need. Basically mix part A and part B. I think it's a basically 50-50. 50 part A, 50 part B. We'll mix it, and then we can put it in there. Now I did measure here and here, and it's basically level and stuff. We are running the same. I think it's like 1 1/8 inches or something like that. But we are running the same. So we should be square and everything like that. So we're going to go ahead and mix this, put it in here. We'll let it dry for about 5 minutes. Pull tape off, see what it looks like. But I put the tape on the back side so I can get the cracks really good and don't have to worry about running through and seeping down. Let's see, we got part A. Apparently this is the hardener. I mean the resin. And this is part B, the hardener. So again, 50-50. Alright, because I'm not putting too much because we do have a couple parts we've got to do. Well, we just got to get some out. Wait a minute, is there a thing on this? I'm gonna feel kind of stupid if it is. Well, I guess I feel stupid. And of course, I get it all over my fingers. Ugh, it smells awful. Alright, so we got this part, and then we got this part, which I'm going to try not to get on my fingers this time. Alright, there we go. Good enough. Alright, boy, stuff has like a certain smell that smells smelly. Alright, so about right there. I think that would be pretty good. We can always mix more. You know what to do. 50, 50. Alright, that looks pretty good. Mix it good. That's what we got to do. Let's go ahead and turn on this. That was stupid of me doing that. I knew this wouldn't even hold, but Alright, so went ahead, put a little more around here. We still got some couple places, but I'm going to let it dry because I don't want to be too rough with it since it is just hold together with tape. So we're going to let this dry for, it said about 5 minutes. We're going to let it dry for maybe 10 minutes because it is a little bit chilly. Kind of sunny, but a little bit chilly. But we're going to let it dry and we'll see how strong it is. Then usually this can tell me if it's dry because I can just mess with that. So I did 2 of those, just to use just a little bit of this. So should have a ton of it because we'll use most of that when we're putting the iPad on there. But I wanted all this to be rigid so we didn't really have to worry about it. So we put another one. I think this is the 4th time putting some on. Let it dry pretty tacky, and we'll put some more on and everything. Probably have to let it, I don't know if we're going to have to let it dry overnight or anything. I'm hoping we get to the next stage. Alright, so it's been quite a bit of time. Went ahead and pulled this back some. We're going to pull the rest of it off. Now I actually went and got my heat gun and threw a little heat to it because when I pulled this off, it was wanting to stick. So I put some heat to it just to speed it up a little bit because it is chilly. So I know this 5 minutes is going to take a little bit. All right, hopefully. So it looks like we're going to need some epoxy there. Some right there. Probably some there. This is smooth. I'm going to take my razor blade, cut that out while it's still flexible, and that way when it hardens, when we harden it, we can sand that. So let me go ahead and get my razor blade and cut that out real fast. Let me set the old camera up here, and I want to go ahead and cut this because once it hardens, you won't be able to do this. Well, alright, there we go. Alright, I might trim it just a little more, sit right there. So went ahead and put a little smidge on the front. We had a couple spots where it didn't soak all the way through. It is kind of really thick of a paste, so I'm guessing it didn't want to run all the way through. But I know the tape, like we kind of counteracted like with the tape. It's like, why do we put tape on it? The only reason I put tape on it is like we did have like a little gap here, but if you feel that, like it's completely, you know, it's level. So that filled in some big spots, but a little bit of spots didn't get. So basically what I did, I just went ahead and went back. But like I said, right here, we'll probably take it, smooth it down a little bit like there, and we'll body work all this. All this will be seamless when we get done. But like I said, I do want to make sure it's rigid and everything like that. So tomorrow or something, I'll probably go back and fill it in again. I'm going to let this dry a little bit. Hopefully, it'll dry enough so we can move on to the next step. And to speed up the little process, since it's a little chilly, I've got a little heat gun here just to help it out a little bit. Alright, well, apparently it's not going to be dry because it's kind of dry, but it's like not completely set. So 5 minutes, but like I said, it is kind of chilly out here. But what I did is I just double-sided stick taped this. This is kind of going to be the whole setup. But of course, it'll come down and everything like that. Or we might actually be doing some cutting back there so we can basically let it sit flush, but I can't go too far, you know, because the dash and everything. So we'll just have to see. I didn't want to really do anything else until this is completely done, but I just want to sit that on there just to see kind of what it looks like. It's going to be pretty cool. So that is going to have to dry overnight, which means not really going to have too much of a vlog. I mean, we really didn't do too much today. I do apologize. But on some days, I just don't have a lot of stuff planned, but I do try to get some kind of content out there, working in the garage or anything like that. But let's go ahead and open the camera thing. Now it's full HD 1080p, which I highly doubt that, because anything you really order for like camera wise for your vehicle says 1080p really isn't 1080. But I just ordered it because it was cheap and I was like, hey, we should do that. Looks like it has TFT, I don't know what the heck that is, full HD 1080p. It does take a card. Wide angle lens, night vision, supports 32 gig, motion detection, cycle recording, G sensor. So let's go ahead and open it up. Might as well do it. Like I said, we won't be installing it. Well, if I can get the camera going, we won't be installing it for a good while because I still have to, basically when I install this, I'll have my headliner out. So I'm going to have to order the stuff from a headliner. Like I said, I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done on the Cummins because it's getting kind of, you know, cruising season and stuff. So I want to have at least one of my vehicles done, and that's the closest to being done. So just little odds and ends. We'll start doing big stuff to it eventually. It just takes some money. Alright. I already opened this and looked at it some. Alright, so apparently this is a camera thing. I hate that it's gold though. But it clips onto your mirror. Hopefully everything's in frame here. It clips onto your mirror and everything. And it's got a camera here, so it records front facing and rear facing. Well, front facing and then the back. Looks like this is their power outlet, which we'll probably go on a hardwire. I don't want to have that. And then, let's see what all the goodies we have in here. Now, I should have it where it just hooks up basically to the tail light, so when I go reverse, it automatically kicks on. Looks like this is the wire that we got to run. And I'm guessing this might be the one hooking up to the tail light. Anyways, here's a little camera. I'm guessing it has sensors and stuff in it, so we'll have to try that out. But I'll probably put it near my license plate, but I don't really want to be seen. So we'll probably try to hide it as good as we can. I don't know if it mounts like this. Like this. Let's see. It's in Chinese. That's wonderful. Okay, here we go. American. Here we go. It still don't say which way it goes. Power button, 3 modes. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just have to try it out when we have it. But I'm guessing one of these probably hooked to, yeah, it does. This will hook to the reverse light, so when you kick it on, the camera knows to come on. So that's pretty cool. We have a couple different things on here. We got these. What is that? This is, okay. So to hold it on your mirror, basically, you just put it in that. Somehow it slides in there, and then it clips. It goes over your mirror. Okay, so that's like a humongous mirror. So if that looks stupid, we're not using it because I don't want it to look stupid. Alright, I'm going to put all this back and everything. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for this vlog. I hate that it was kind of short, but like I said, I am filming this on Mother's Day. So, you know, we did a cookout and everything, went to church this morning, so I really didn't have a lot of time to get stuff going. And then Saturday we was actually at Katie's mom's for a while, so that's where it was all day there. So I didn't really get a lot of time to actually film anything for Monday, but I will hopefully in the next vlog we'll have a little bit more content and everything. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you just punch that subscribe button. This is Ghost, and I am out of here.